Hey, this is Johnny with AudioMidi.com. We're here at Line 6 in Calabasas, California, checking out the mobile keys. So let's go inside. How are you doing?
I'm great.
I'm Johnny from Audio Midi. I'm pretty excited about this moment.
I'm Marcus Ryle. I'm a co-founder at Line 6, and I'm someone who's just been into music and music technology pretty much my whole life. Started out playing keyboards, piano primarily when I was 7, and got into synthesizers by the time I was 12, and was fortunate enough to get my first job in this industry when I was 19 at Oberheim Electronics, where Russ Jones of Audio Midi was the VP of Sales and Marketing. And I spent about 5 years at Oberheim, learned a tremendous amount designing synthesizers and sequencers and drum machines. And then in 1985, with another Oberheim engineer, Michel Douadic, and my wife, we started a company that at that time was called Fast Forward Designs. And from there we were designing products for a whole bunch of different manufacturers in the industry. We were design consultants and did over 40 products for Alesis, worked with them on things like the ADAT and the Quadraverb, and did things for DigiDesign. And then around 1995, we had the bright idea that it was time to bring some new technology to guitarists, and Line 6 was born. And the rest is history, as they say. So why don't I give you a little tour of the mobile keys now. So mobile keys is the first line of professional keyboards that can operate in what we call tri-platform. So it works basically on 3 different platforms, any iOS device, including the iPad, the iPhone, and the iPod Touch. Also works with Macintoshes as well as PCs. You just connect up via USB or through this included multi-pin cable to your iOS device without needing any other power supply, any batteries, or anything. It's really a true portable solution because it gets power directly from the device. So what I've got set up right here is this cable hooked up to this iPad, plugged right into the 30-pin connector. I could do the same thing with my iPhone. I don't need the camera kit. I don't need other accessories. I don't need wall warts. I just plug right in, and it's getting the keyboard's directly getting the power right from the iPad itself. And because it uses core MIDI, and it's basically a class-compliant MIDI device, it works with virtually any app you've got on your iPad or iPhone or Mac or PC. In this case, I've got GarageBand called up here. I can call up any sound. Of course, you can use GarageBand without a keyboard. You can play on the screen, but it's a little hard to do big chords like this if you want to do that, or do things with real touch and velocity. So to have a full-size keyboard here that plugs right in, and to be able to play any sounds you want. Here we just got a nice electric piano. GarageBand actually has surprisingly good sounds for a very affordable app. And of course, we can use all the sequencing features as well. If I wanted to call up a drum sound and do a drum track, I can play my drum part on the keyboard, use that multi-track, and as most people know, GarageBand's a great scratch pad for just getting a quick music idea down and captured. And there's other apps like Music Studio, Nano Studio, there's a great Moog synth app, there's a Fairlight app, there's lots of really great creative music making apps available for the iPad. The controls that you're going to use all the time are already pre-configured, so you don't have to go to menus or set up stuff. You always want to be able to grab your volume and your pan, your mod wheel, your pitch wheel, and switching octaves. And if you're hooked up to an iPad running GarageBand, without any configuration, they just work. Volume, panning, the wheels, octave switching, and so on. And of course, if you want to, you could assign these to different controller numbers, as well as you can reassign your pedals. It's really quite versatile, but it's great to be able to just plug in and go without having to worry about a bunch of configuration. And the mobile keys comes in a 49-note version, 4 octaves. There's also a 25-note version for the ultimate in portability, about half this size. You could take with you anywhere and make music. So that's our new mobile keys.